With Shane and TV here with Andy Cooper, so a 2-1 defeat. What are your thoughts on the game?
Largely positive experience for us. Obviously disappointed to come away with a 2-1 loss, but I thought for large parts we had the better of the chances throughout the game. Limited them to not too much really. I think in terms of possession in their own half, they were, as we'd expect, they moved it around well, but didn't really hurt us. And thought when we won the ball back and we can go counter-attack and get at them, I thought we had some really bright moments, to be fair. More so in the second half. I thought we were good in the second half. Maybe could have risked it and been a little bit better and clinical when we got into that final third, but a good positive experience overall. Disappointed obviously with the result, and that's the ultimate business we're in, and a cup competition. But difficult for us. Good challenge today.
It was obviously with a cup competition, we were able to make a few changes tonight. Nat Ford, Harvey, Sutcliffe making their debuts, and Festus Arthur making his first start of the season as well.
Yeah, the lads need minutes, and it gives a good opportunity for them to do it in a competitive environment. So that's a positive. I think in some areas of the park we looked a little bit edgy and rusty later on in the game, and that's probably only natural with the lads wanting minutes and needing minutes against a good opposition and a good workout for them. But just would like us to have been a bit more clinical, taken them chances, and really towards the end of the game, and as it opens up, we get picked off with probably the only couple of clear-cut chances that we faced all evening.
Because obviously looking to put the pressure on the Newcastle back line right from the start, and that paid off, of course, with Andrew Olboree getting the goal.
Yeah, and it's not the first time that we've pressed high up the field in games and got rewarded with a deflected goal or players getting the reward. So we'll continue to do that. There's merit in it. It keeps the ball and in the opposition half, which is good. It gives us closer to goal when we regain the ball back. So there was positive spells. I thought it was a really stop-start first half, and so many innocuous fouls or given by the referee, which just killed any momentum and tempo for both sides. The crowd watching, it just had no flow or rhythm to it whatsoever. And obviously the decision towards the end as well, which has gone against us in the box, is really disappointing, because I think the lads have put in a real shift there.
Overall, a positive first 45 especially as well. I think Nat Ford only had one save to make in that opening fly, and we were looking good coming forward.
Yeah, I think one save in the first half, and obviously the two moments in the second half of the two goals, unfortunately. So yeah, we just need to make sure we stayed aggressive, stayed on the front foot, and if they were going to have long spells of possession around the back line, it wasn't going to hurt us, and we committed to it well. Just really disappointed at times that when we won the ball back, we just weren't as clinical, but we've created multiple chances, good chances as well, strong chances. The keeper's made some great saves, to be fair, absolutely. A couple of absolute blinders, which has kept him in the game, and then that if you're not able to take them chances, an opportunity, one or two moments can just change games, which it has done.
And obviously they got their equaliser, but then there was a pretty instant reaction from us. We got on the front foot immediately, but as you say, their keeper pulling off some good saves, and we just couldn't take our chances.
We needed that. We needed to be sharp. We needed to be bright and brave on the ball. I think we worked the ball down the sides well and got the ball into the box. But yeah, as you say, made some decent saves at crucial times, and just when that momentum was swinging in our favour and we had 3 or 4 minutes of kind of constant attacks, it just quickly turned over, and so frustrating to kind of lose that ball on the transition, on the turnover. Put us on the back foot a little bit, and then obviously came for an incident-packed last period of the game.
Obviously they got themselves 2-1 up, and then penalty shout looked pretty stonewall to me.
Yeah, clear for all of us really. It's disappointing. We've had a difficult week with penalties so far, and it's continuing. I thought it was clear. It was a really well worked move as well, and got into dangerous areas, and just can't believe it hasn't been given, and so disappointed really, because the lads deserved it. I think we deserved to get something out of the game. We were a threat, especially we said on counter attacks, getting through them and putting balls in behind as well when we needed to. But yeah, for me it was clear.
Of course, obviously not long after that as well, Festus Arthur sent off for a second yellow card, and once that happened, there was sort of almost no way back for us.
No, I think it gives us an opportunity to try and risk it even more. We need to make the change with Angelo coming off, so we just had to risk it at the back, play with obviously a man less in terms of 10v11, but also a man less at the back, and just put an extra body higher up the pitch to gamble, and this is the competitive nature of the cup. Maybe if it's a bounce game on a Tuesday afternoon and the lads are just here to get minutes, then you might not have to do that. But competitive fixture, we were gunning to go all out for the 3 points. So yeah, we thought we'd try and risk it and try and pull off another opportunity. We did create another couple of half chances, not as good a clear cut as the ones earlier in that half, but we're ultimately able to get the equaliser.
Yeah, and obviously our first venture into the National League Cup ends in defeat, but clearly plenty of positives to take from tonight.
Yeah, good experience. Don't like getting beat, so don't want to stand here and dress it up. It's a 2-1 loss and it hurts. But the positives is that the lads have played well in spells. We've largely restricted them to not many chances. We've been on the front foot and aggressive and brave to try and press and win that ball back. We created the better of the chances. The keeper's made some great saves. Yeah, stop-start in terms of momentum with the game, with the referee just blowing for any contact. It was, refereed at an Academy 21s kind of style, that any contact was a foul. Not how we're kind of used to dealing with it, but that's, for us to accept and deal with, and them not able to be clinical enough in the final third when we got our chances. But overall, I'm sure as the dust settles, a good experience that the lads who need valuable minutes for the club got that. We did look a little bit rusty at times and there's stuff to improve on, but overall I'm sure over the coming days we'll see it as an opportunity to learn and for the lads to challenge for the shirts.
Of course, up next, return to league action here at the show with Tamworth on Saturday. Yeah,
looking forward to it, getting back here. Pitch's been looking in great condition this week as well, and obviously the game on Saturday, so excited for the challenge ahead. We would like to have taken more from that game on Saturday when we spoke, and we thought we finished really bright and should have won the game in all fairness, because of our performance in the second half wasn't to beat. But we go again, we'll be back in for training, we'll be ready and fully prepared, and another opportunity for us to, we're in a good position. We are got more points on the board than we had this time last season. We had a difficult run. We've faced a little bit of adversity, as you know, in the last couple of weeks, but the lads have stuck to it. We've dug in, and we'll be ready and fit and fighting, ready to go on Saturday.
Thank you.
Cheers, Luke.